being I consider a good friend, and I have tremendous admiration for her. Would you welcome, please, Lucille Ball?
Yeah.
What a hand. Don't do those takes. What a hand.
My God, it's a surprise to see you here.
What do you... Filling in for Joy Bishop tonight. That's all I'm doing while Joy is off.
Is there anything that you're interested in, Johnny?
Yes.
About me? What?
How old were you, for example?
How old?
No. How old were you?
He didn't mean that.
I didn't mean how old.
He didn't mean
I
that,
would
please.
never ask a lady's
He
age.
wouldn't ask that.
Oh, I was going to say, how old were you when you first lost your virginity? I just wanted to see one of those takes again. That question was just for a little shock value. Just
Well,
to
it
see if
certainly worked.
You were paying attention.
You bet your thing. You bet your bippy.
Are you
Leave me
really?
alone, will you, Ed?
What am I doing? I'm helping you.
He's a fine pro. I like pros.
Yeah.
I like pros that show up.
I'm here tonight.
No, I only said that to say how much I miss you when you're not here, Johnny. I
Oh, that's
really
sweet.
mean it.
I have to get away occasionally, you know.
I can understand that.
But you're getting away from your series, too. I read after...
Please don't touch me, Johnny.
Oh, excuse me. Moved the sequin out of position there. Why, when they're big. After 23 years, I read in the paper the other day, you're not going to do series anymore.
I'm not leaving CBS, and I have other things to do, and I'd rather you didn't mention 23 years.
But you're going to stay in television. You're going to do specials and...
Yes, I have a
maybe
couple of
picture.
specials, and I have some things that I want to do. And my daughter, Lucy, is down the road doing the National Company of Seesaw.
You're a lovable lunatic, and impossible case. But I'm queer for lunatics, especially a lunatic with a lovable face and incredible maniac. You're so fiercely intense that whatever you do is so right and so true that somehow it makes sense. Lovable? Ha! Lunatic? Yes! I must have been out of my mind. I must have been out of my box. I really believe I would have an affair that wouldn't wind up on the rocks. Ha! What a laugh! So who's laughing? Everybody's traveling on a crazy seesaw. Love is up, down, up, down as my life goes by. I'll find myself a guy for the seesaw, seesaw. A new fella for the seesaw. There's gotta be two for the seesaw. Two for the seesaw. And so I know I'm gonna go everywhere. And I know I'm gonna find everything. And I'll tell it to anyone, anywhere. That love is a hell of a ride. One hell of a
Here's your son.
I don't know, I just wrote it out.
We've been hoping you'd come home for a long time, son. Had ads in the papers and everything.
Hey, you found time to come over here and say hello to your old, poor old mother,
did.
huh?
No,
I
I came
haven't
over.
seen you in weeks. That's why you came over.
Why don't you ever write? That's what my mother always says.
I want to talk to you about your room.
You know, all of a sudden I'm feeling like Ralph Edwards.
Remember this voice? Biconta Kabelashi the Bagata.
Yes, that's right. Guess who that is, folks? Get him on.
Well, I want to thank you for this get-together. I really
Thank you.
it was
No,
a
I'm
big
delighted.
surprise to me.
Well, it was a surprise to me, too. You walked in and surprised me. I'm just glad to see you.
Thank you, darling.
I
Yes,
wanted to say hello to Johnny. And
Hey,
Ed
take
and
this.
Well, Johnny is hard to catch up with.
I'd never see Johnny. Last time I saw Johnny, he was in the back seat of my Aston Martin. I was taking him home.
That's right. I would know. My car broke down. My car broke down one night.
When was this?
What?
When was this?
I had a
Years ago.
Years ago. Hubcap, and I was out pumping up the tire. I had a little hand pump, and your son came along and said, "Hey, I've got an Aston Martin." Well, I thought he said. Anyway, it's a long story. I don't want to go into it. Thanks for the lift. We'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Thank you, Doctor. Time once again, friends, for the Mighty Carson Art Players. One of the mainstays of daytime television is the late afternoon movie. It's usually hosted by a happy-go-lucky, talkative big mouth who's very happy to bring you the film feature, but a lot happier to bring you more commercial offers than you can find on a trip up 8th Avenue. We bring you now The Big Flick with your host, man about town, all-around nice guy, and former chiropodist to the stars, your friend and maybe mine, Art Fern.
Hi there, Southland viewers. That's right. Art Fern here today. Bringing you today's really great tea time movie. We got a great one for you this afternoon, friends. Best Flowers, Beefy Dorsey, Guy Kibbe, and Cora Witherspoon in Ma and Pa Kettle join the Black Panthers. But first, friends, I'd like to make a spectacular furniture offer to all you homeowners out there. Settee City. Yes. Settee City Discount Furniture Warehouse is throwing its doors open to you. Settee City will furnish your bedroom, your living room, your sauna bath, your attic, your backyard with fabulous furniture in the decorated styles of your choice. Danish Provincial, Tiny Tim Traditional, late Quasimodo, and early Shanghai Shek. In which our decorator, Sonia Shapiro, will personally come to your home and sprinkle soy sauce on your cadenza. How about them apples? So come on down to Settee City. It's easy to get to. Where's our matinee lady? And holy... Here's our map. Here's what you do. Take the Ventura Freeway to the Cosameda Interchange. Down to Encino, past Banning, back on the gigantic Cloverleaf, then back up 5 miles, and look for the giant statue of Louis XIV with the overstuffed bottom. That's it. Thank you, matinee lady. Oh, and now it's movie time again, and today's classic, Dame Mae Whitty, Jose Iturbi, Leo Carrillo, and Sabu in Mr. Moto's Sucks an Egg. Here it is. How about that, friends? What a great flick, huh? We'll be back to our feature. Reginald Denny, Michael Rennie, Sonia Henny, Jack Benny, and Rex the Wonder Horse and Tonto sits on a pine cone in just a few moments. But first, friends, let me ask you this out there in television land. You love good music, good art, the finer things in life? Well, Culture City. Culture City, that's right. The famous Record and Arts Center in downtown West Los Angeles off Figueroa is ready to lay a little class on all you... Lay a little class on all you Timmies who watch wrestling in your undershirts. Listen to this, friends. How many of you recognize this age-old favorite from the classical repertoire? Listen. You're right, friends. That was Jan Pierce. Singing the part of Fettuccine in Rossini's immortal opera, The Girl with the Golden Linguini. Yes, you get that, friends, and 399 other brief selections in the world's favorite music on one long-playing record. And if you order in the next 30 seconds, friends, you'll get a world-famous artistic painting painted by an actual artist with a beard to hang in your culture room. How about this? To get your culture kit, just call Culture City at these numbers in Fresno, Tarzano, and San Luis Obispo. 555-778-1347-543-0021. If you're calling from Rome, dial LXC, IX. And now, friends, back to our movies. Spanky McFarlane, Alma Kruger, Olga San Juan, Eric von Stroheim, and Fuzzy Knight in I Was in Heat for an Artichoke. How about that? It's a real biggie, isn't it, friends? Well, we'll be back to our feature, Benson Fong, Anna May Wong, Peter Chong, and Menashe Skulnick, and Dr. Kildare Lances a Hickey in just a minute. But first, friends, do you write poetry? You want to be a top songwriter? Would you like to have your words set to music? Well, right now, the famous music company of Rodgers and Hammerstein, operated, as you know, by Phil Rogers and Itzy Hammerstein, in the Music Center of the United States, East Cincinnati, Ohio, will have your lyrics set to music by an actual music person with sideburns. That's right, friends. We will publish your song. Here's our matinee lady. We will publish your song on music paper. That's right, friends. Phil Rogers and Itzy Hammerstein guarantee to score your song, publish it, and show it to a person in a band. And all, friends, for only $50. That's right. Where else can you get a score like that for $50? That's right. There it is right there. Remember, send your $50. Remember the 50 and your poem to Song City, Route 12, Augusta, Georgia. Write that down. $50 in cash with your poem. Or just a title, or a few words, or any 6 letters, an Arabic numeral. We don't care. Send it to Melody Mart, Box 4, Inskanaba, Michigan. And now, back to our great big flick. Ed Platt, Earl Flat, Jack Spratt, Fats Domino, and Mervyn Leroy, and How to Lose a Chinese Fortune, or Charlie Chan Drops His Cookies. We'll be back. Hi there, gang. How are you? We'll return in a moment to our big flick. Lauren Bacall, Thurston Hall, Mary Small, and Franklin Pangborn, and Annette Punicello goes 8mm. But right now, friends, a word first from Shift City. The transmission specialist. There's our girl right now. Yes, friends, come on into Shift City. No more slow starting. Oh, whoopee. Now, here's what we'll do at Shift City, folks. We'll clean your points. We'll charge your battery. We'll give you a ring job, lube your joints. And if you like our work, then bring in your car. Okay, now, to reach Shift City, you take the Hollywood Freeway to the Pismo Beach cutoff right here. Turn left at Orange Drive and look for the big neon manifold gasket. And now, back to our great big flick. Eddie Foy, Myrna Loy, Clyde McCoy, Troy Donahue, and Mae Bush in a documentary, Joyce Brothers Finally Gets Hers. What a film. That's all for now. Goodbye out there, friends.